Hi guys, I am back. We are going to do a flesh layer before we do the blushing. So I'm going to show you how to get that straightened out. And then we will go from there. So I am using, it's equivalent to Genesis Flesh 08. And you're going to use your emulsion to stick it together. And then you're going to need your ripped sponges or whatever you want to do for texture. Your distilled water. Half a tablespoon, I mean. So you'll get that in there. And then you're going to do one brush of the flesh layer. So you want to get your brush wet. And mix it in there. And you're going to add a drop. Literally one drop. And that's your flesh. And you're going to do this all over the kit. Mix it up. This is how it looks. It's going to go like this. It's kind of thick. I like it thicker. If you don't, then add more water to it. A little bit more water if you don't want it this thick. But I like it like that. So you can do that. And I start with the head usually. And you should have gloves on. I don't have gloves on because I'm being careful, but you should have gloves on when you're doing this. Start small because it is like water, you know, so it is going to move around. Make sure you get inside the creases, behind the ears. I go usually from ear to ear and add my color. And it'll seep across. Then you take your sponge and start pouncing. If you see it going over there, just kind of lap it up. You're going to have to use another brush to get behind the ears if you have this kit, because the sponge does not fit behind it. And make sure you dab your sponge because it'll get loaded with fluid. Make sure you get inside the creases real good. Get that real good. And then when you're done with that part, grab another brush. And just kind of, you know, grab it. Just grab it. And then you're going to, in the ear, dab it. You're going to have to use the other brush again. Dab it. Get inside the holes. Okay? Get inside the holes. Okay? Now you're going to do the front part from ear to ear. What you missed. You know, you're going to do the front, and then it's going to go behind the ears again and stuff. So you just have to just put it all over the kit. And like I said, if depending on what kind of climate you're on, you'll have to work kind of fast because it is air dry. Do inside the mouth. You'll have to get another brush to get that out. Okay. Now, make sure you're dipping your brush. Make sure you get, because mine seeped into the crevices again and behind the head. So you want to make sure wherever you look, everywhere, and get it all pounced off. Okay. And that's it. And everything. Make sure you get it all. And because the sponge is kind of got a texture to it, that's, you can see when you're pouncing it what it does. And you don't want to forget any crevices or anything. Don't forget about when you put this on, it's going to dip into the ears, behind the ears again. Get your brush, get that out, get it out. Inside there, your crevices, all the crevices, behind the ear, get it all out. Tap it. Inside the eye, inside the nose, inside the mouth. Inside the mouth, and you just tap it in there. Get it all. It gets on the outside, tap it, look inside, see if you're getting it all. I think I got it all. I need to do some more red on the mouth. Just make sure you get it all. Okay, so you're going to do that all around in the face and everything. You can see, I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell there's a flesh layer on there. And so you're going to do that with all the limbs. Make sure you get into crevices real good. Make sure you get it out. Use a smaller brush to get it out, pounce it out, and we will be back.